Hey, Phil here. Thanks for watching. I've learned a couple things over the last several hours. Number one is that guitar. Well, no. Let me back up. The stripper, the chemical stripper that's effective for polyurethane, is going to have no effect whatsoever on polyester. And which brings us to the next point. The Fender guitars use a polyester finish, not polyurethane. Underneath this particular guitar is an alder body. Anyway, um, the chemical stripper didn't work, so I went back to the store and I looked for it if they had anything that specifically designed to work on polyester. They didn't have anything, but what they do have are heat guns, and so I bought a heat gun. This was the entry level models, 2290 something. Anyway, uh, right around $20. And I've been using it to remove the polyester finish from the guitar. And I'll show you what I've got so far. Little by little, it's coming off, and it's coming off pretty clean. And this is really, I think, going to be the way to go, is to use a heat gun and a scraper. And it's taking the finish right off. I mean, I'm gonna put the camera on as we go, and hopefully you'll be able to see the way that this stuff just bubbles up and it comes right off. And you got to be careful because apparently this stuff puts out fumes, according to the research that I did. So I'm staying with my safety goggles, the bandana, and the gloves. And this time I went with a heavier duty glove. The thinner rubber gloves earlier, they didn't go as far up the wrist, and what happened was somehow a little bit of the chemical got on me. I don't know exactly how that occurred. I was being real careful, but anyway, yeah, that stuff really does burn when it gets on your skin. Anyway, I'm going to get this thing on, and I'm going to aim the camera at the guitar so that you can see what we're dealing with. But it's coming off very nicely. Now, there are two basic kinds of wood that are used with the standard Strat according to what I read, and that's alder and ash. This one I believe is alder, and I saw a video of a guy doing this, and he said don't do this if it has a basswood body, which, according to Fender's website, this is not. So I'm going to bring this up a little closer, tilt that down, and hopefully you'll be able to see just how cool this is. Got to warm up. Keep it moving so it's not to scorch anything. At first it seemed like it wasn't working, and then once the gun got up to temperature, it started working beautifully. You can see stuff starting to flake off little by little. And there. Now we're talking. I'm going to try to go with the grain of the wood. As much as possible. There we go. Look at how cleanly that comes off. That is cool. I'm liking this. It just lifts up so nice. Anyway, I wasn't looking at the time, but it didn't take very long, time-wise, to get this clean right down to the wood. So I'm not gonna film me doing the whole thing, because that wouldn't be very interesting to you now, would it? Anyway, what I've learned from this is that Fender uses polyester finish on their Strats. Your typical chemical stripper will not touch polyester. I thought it was polyurethane, but it's polyester. Heat gun will take that off. And I'm really curious to see how many pieces make up the wood body. And it's just really, I think, looking pretty. I don't know when I refinish it. I don't know if I'm gonna do something where you can see the grain through it or not. I haven't decided. I don't need to decide yet. But anyway, heat guns about $20, and they make short work of the polyester finish on your guitar. I'm going to get back to work. Thanks for watching.